Blog Talk Radio.
Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you. Say it one more time. Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you. Here we go. No matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it, so you niggas can't forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles veridic, with my game up the bar, so your girl'll let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue this. Cause if you found something better, you would sip Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the born again Christians. Turn to Philippians. Nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, take my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show was rocking. Fatcat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fatcat show and you don't stop the knocking. Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you. Say it one more time. Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' the Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you. Here we go.
Yo, what's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites. Y'all know who it is. That's Fatcat. And I'm down with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. That's T Satellite Bills. What's cracking? You're a little bit low, late baby boy, low. But I think.
How was this?
Okay, you're a little bit better. You're a little bit better. It's gonna have to do. But what up, Will? I see you in the house. But we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. That's on there. And like I said, I want to thank most of my fellow podcasters. I'm in so many podcast groups, and if you're watching now for the first time, I say thank you for your support, and I will return the support. And let's do this. Let's do this podcasting thing that we trying to make, our bread and butter. So
how long we been doing it?
Shoot, this been. I know totally the Fatcat show is probably 3 years old. 3 years old, about 3 years old. Yep. So to all the podcasters and stuff out there doing it, we salute you. Oh yeah.
You can do it.
Oh yeah. And like we start off our show all the time, we do our birthday shout outs and our condolences. So I want to start off with our happy birthday tributes to all that celebrating birthdays. Want to say happy birthday to all my Facebook friends. I didn't get a chance to get everybody, but if your name is on the screen or if it isn't, we say happy birthday to everybody, man. Anybody you wishing a special happy birthday to, man, today?
Yeah, I would, but they don't want people to know they turning 60. Because they only say they turning 40, but they really turning 60.
Ain't that something? But anyway, just like we got life, we got death, and I don't know nobody personally right now that lost anybody or something, but I know we have deaths every day. So just because I'm not knowledgeable of it, don't mean that I don't still give my heartfelt condolences to those who may have lost somebody. So from the Fatcat show, we give our heartfelt condolences to those who may have lost people. A moment of silence.
Okay.
Man, you so disrespectful, dude.
That ain't
Yeah,
disrespectful.
you are. You so
Too much time
disrespectful.
can go by.
Man, it was just
They
let
gone.
let
You,
let the
you,
thing go.
the Paul barriers ain't even came.
Man,
How?
what's wrong with you, dog? I don't know, man. But disrespect wouldn't be disrespect if it wasn't satellite. Good lord. I mean, I could just share numerous stories of disrespect. I just but anyway, all I could do is pray for you. I just pray for you.
Yeah.
Paul barriers. Oh my. Mm. No, Paula barriers. Mm.
What's a polar barrier?
You tell me because you made it
I
up.
don't know.
You know what it is. You
I
made
don't
it
know
up.
what it is.
You made it up.
No, I don't know what you're talking
Man,
about.
stop it, dude. Stop it. You something else, dog. I don't know, man. You some kind of wonderful, man. I ain't go.
I'm extraordinary.
Huh?
I'm extraordinary.
You think so? You you think so, man? But anyway, man, I'm gonna get into uh this story, man. I had it all queued up, but it somehow I lost it. But this 21-year-old woman, I don't know, I forgot where she's from, but she got mad at an ex boyfriend, and she called him and let him know that she was he was her boyfriend at the time, and he was cheating on her, and she called him to let him know she was standing in front of his mother's house, and she burned the house up and killed the mother in the house. So this is just a story of just knowing who you dealing with. You know who you dealing with.
No, who you cheating on.
Yeah,
Everybody don't play that.
I know.
Some people will take your life or take your loved one's life.
That's what I'm talking about. Cause
have you ever been about to kill somebody before?
Oh man, you know what? I raged before, but I don't want to go to jail. I never. That always kept that in my mind. I ain't going to jail for no chick. No way. But I've been mad before where I was ready to bust some heads, but I'm not going to no jail. You know.
Well, control over that anger. That's good, man.
Oh, I mean, but don't get me wrong. That with like heart matters of the heart. That's a serious thing, and a lot of people cannot deal with when you break their heart. That's a serious offense right there. Because
what's the worst thing you ever did when your heart was broken?
I took all the clothes that I bought and threw it in the trash.
You took all the clothes you bought her?
Mm-hmm.
It was at your house?
No, we were staying together.
You threw them in the... Did you take them back out the garbage, or you just threw them in the garbage?
I threw them in the garbage.
Damn. Oh, I mean, what was it? I mean,
what was my logic? What was my logic?
No, I said Kmart clothes don't matter. She wasn't wearing them anyway.
You know, I would say something, but you're a Salvation Army guy yourself.
Hey, baby.
And then I don't know. I wouldn't be talking to a grown man wearing a special education Superman shirt.
You run around hey, I'm throwing away all the Kmart stuff I bought you.
You know, hey, you the one walking around. You the one walking around and took a picture with the damn Superman shirt. Disneyland. Oh, hey, I'm just talking. Maybe you spend your money on that type of stuff.
Tell one truth, okay?
No, I'm not subjecting myself. I'm not subjecting myself to a retard. Are you crazy?
Okay, let's get on with the show.
Man, hey. Well, anyway, like I said, you definitely got to be careful. What is the words? Have you? I know in your experience with people, I know you dealt with your heartaches, and I know you dealt with dealing out the heartaches sometimes too. What was the worst situation that you had happen to you where you broke somebody's heart?
When I broke somebody, I never broke anybody's heart before.
Stop it.
Not really.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, I did. I had a baby. On my girlfriend.
And what she do to you?
She stayed with me for a whole year. After the baby was born.
And did nothing?
She ain't do nothing. I had her mind. I had her mind, man.
Did she cheat on you?
Let me tell you something that I did do when a chick broke my heart. Man, I went to the other guy's mama house. Gave her some bullets and said, when you catch up with your son, tell him I'm going to give him the rest of them later.
Gangster. Gangster.
I was hurt.
Oh, and then you went in the car. You went in the car. I'm going to get quick. I'm going to get him.
I know you done cried before. I know you had.
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him.
I was drunk, man. I was drunk.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of situations, man, that man, I could have been real messed up in, like, because I did some out cold stuff, man.
Like what?
And like, you know, like myself. See, I called myself being kind of open back then when I was just dating women and stuff like that. I always let them know that, hey, you know, this is my situation. I'm not really looking for nothing serious. I'm dating. I don't, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, sometimes when you mess around and you go a little further and you know, into things in a, you know, transaction, you kind of get feelings kind of get involved in, and that person can't take I'm not your man or something, you know, to heart. So it's just like it turned into one of them things where I had people actually parking down the street in my house, you know, and you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't always careful or vigilant to be, you know, watching my watching my surroundings. I know you about to say something funny. I know, and I'm gonna tear you up too because I'm ready, waiting for you to say it.
But you know what? Have you ever told a woman that I ain't your man, but you checking me for?
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
Woman ever told you that before? I ain't your woman.
Nope. I'm not. You know. Nope. I never.
I don't think men can take that.
Oh yeah, that's like that's because that's some stuff a man to say to a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when a woman bosses up on a man, it's like you like, damn, for real? Like you getting gangster?
I ain't your woman.
Yeah, you feel like
if you could make me something to eat.
Yeah, you be doing like Eddie Murphy on Boomerang with the covers, like damn, for real?
No, I won't, because I've never been in that situation.
But you know what though? But to tell you the truth though, most of the time, and we'll put it out like the woman that's ready to give you her heart, and just in them times when we was in the wrong space in our lives, that woman that was ready to give you her all and your heart, you didn't want her, but you wanted that one that would tell you ain't my you ain't my man. I ain't your one.
I didn't want any of them.
Stop it.
Just tell them.
Stop it.
What you want me to make up?
Stop it, dog. Stop it. Stop it. You always said you selected the whore bags, so you can't say that.
Really want them. That was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
something
yeah.
to
You
do.
did. Yeah,
That
you
was
did.
something to do.
Man, come on, dog. I could roll back some show unless you was just lying during most of these shows. You just
Hey, my stories is just like your hair. Sometimes.
you know what? You know what tripped me out? When a Kermit the Frog looking dude get a little haircut, he want to talk stuff.
Man.
Come on.
I ain't say
You
nothing.
know, okay. All right. But anyway, but see, you be messing up the flow, man, because
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
but no,
I'm sorry.
you know that you done fell in love with that wrong type of chick that gave you them wrong vibes. You know that.
I did. I was
So-
at Herman Keeper bright and early.
what the hell? Oh no, man! You Herbert Kiefer, but it's another thing to if somebody hurt you to take something out on them and for them to do something so desperate, especially moms.
But was because you married now, so you don't know about this. Um, like when you dating in your 40s, one big problem that I always run into is you spend most of your time trying to show and tell a woman, just trying to show the other woman, the new woman, that you're not like the other
The
guy.
other, yes,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
And while you trying, he messing around with him, the one that did him wrong.
right.
So,
Eh,
and your man, you got to say, I got to do her like he did her.
But you know
That's the
what?
only thing that she respects.
Let me ask you this, because since let's just test if this is a whole man theory. Like
Okay.
even if you found somebody like let's say back in the past, if you found somebody and you still kind of didn't let your black book go until you knew. You know what I'm saying? You didn't let your black book go until you knew. Just
What's the black book?
your black book with all the numbers.
So you talking about some Fonzarelli stuff? Talking about a black book?
you know what we call it, the black book. Just holding on just in case you be like, man, can I throw the
My hoes.
can I can I throw this boy away, or
Look, dude. I changed my status on Facebook once ever in my life. I changed it one time and paid for it. I lost all my women. My stable was empty, like somebody opened up the door,
all your
let the ones
women's
run free.
all your women's.
All my women's with an S.
See, you's a mama's boy. You don't know nothing about me and my women's.
What? I'm talking about who wouldn't love just to deal with one person, but when you do that, you pay at the end.
See, I say this from childhood to your teenage years till you get into your early adulthood. You're basically fighting off all of this stuff that was programmed into you by by an older head. You know how we always talk about the older heads was always saying you ought to have about 5 or 4 girlfriends. We wasn't programmed to be like, oh, going to get married, find you somebody, go get married, and this and that. Unless you had the courtesy of watching a great couple, or your mom and dad was married, or you watch, or you had the privilege of having your grandparents, and you got to watch how love operated.
What would you name that movie?
Ah, boy. Let's say the glory of love.
Oh,
The glory of love. And let's say Tyler Perry, come see me for my writing credits. But no, but on a serious note, we always had that tendency of just trying to emulate what we seen the guys that we looked up to.
But you didn't grow up seeing any players, did you?
My uncle.
You grew up seeing him being a player.
My uncle. Yeah.
He taught you about women.
Yeah, my uncle, dude.
I taught you about women.
You was retarded. How can you teach anybody about anything? I'm just saying. Hey, you keep trying me today. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna cut you up. But anyway, man, you throw the conversation off all the time. It's like ADHD or something, man. But like I said, that I had a chance to but I did have a chance to see my grandparents, stream together alone.
So you grew up seeing a loving relationship how it's supposed to be, right?
Right.
A lot of people they ain't grew up seeing that.
Right.
I grew up seeing a loving relationship, man. I knew there was something special about you when I first met you.
Shut up, man. But you know what? But my grandfather wasn't, the men of his era wasn't them lovey-dovey type of people.
You never cheated on your grandma, right?
Right. But I'm just saying they wasn't like these women nowadays. They want that man that's oh baby, blah blah blah. They want that type of dude. My grandfather, the generation wasn't them type of dudes. They
don't cook, they don't clean.
Right, but they
just want to tell you they got that wop. There's nothing else.
Yeah, they were some different. They were some different type cats. I used to watch
that wop and that STD.
They wasn't like you said. Like you said, they wasn't the type that was gonna get up and honey, what you want to eat. None of that. You
have a hard day at work and you walk through the door like, baby, you want me to rub your feet and ask you how your day was? That almost seems like a Tyler Perry movie. Give you a massage because your back hurting from work. Does that happen?
Man, you know what? I think after a certain time period in like when you married, I think everything kind of like go out the door a little bit. Like just.
When's the last time you rubbed your wife's feet when she came home from work?
Today.
You a good.
Today.
You
know my wife said. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you what my wife told me today. Like, she of course she's on medical right now, so she's laying on the couch. I came up to the couch, so I always do this thing, because I fancy myself as her little masseuse, and so I always do this thing, on her leg with my thumb and rub her leg, and so for the first time my wife looked at me, she was like, and she smacked my hand back, and I said, "Why you do that?" She said, "Cause that always," she said, "I've been wanting to tell you that thumb thing always irritated me." So I said, "For real?" She said, "No." She said, "Cause you got big, strong hands, and I want you to, I want you to grab my leg, and twist it." And I said,
"Being a little sensitive."
She said, she on there talking about stop talking about me. but I'm just saying, she said that irritated her. I mean, I'm just telling the truth, but it is what it is, though. I she deserves all the best, though.
Oh,
she do. But anybody that's listening right now, if you got any comments or anything, you could call. That number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment. And I don't know, we talked so long into that. We did have I had one more little subtitle before we go into our main topic for today. She said, "Oh, thank you, love. You know I love you, baby."
Oh,
but
that's black love. That's black love.
black love. Black men don't cheat. We don't cheat. We love.
Where'd that come from?
Huh? That's a Tyler Perry movie.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's your little brain.
What? You know what? Just can't treat a retard right. But anyway, I don't know. I hadn't heard of this, but until I went on USA Today and kind of like saw it about a guy named Dijon Kizzy that was shot and killed by the police on the beginning of this month, and so I really didn't get to research. Did I put the video? I think I put a video in here. Wait a minute. And yeah, it was they said that they stopped him on a bike. I didn't know that LA had a thing where either your bike got tags, or I don't know if it was a motorbike or a regular bike, and
it had to be a regular bike. I mean, a motorbike, man.
Yeah. So
come on. You know, bicycles don't have bicycles.
I mean, but they do different. They do different things in each county. So anyway, I'm gonna get into the story. I'm gonna get into the story, and we're gonna talk about it after this, and let the crypt keeper over here calm down.
There, Micah, and share the LA County Sheriff's Headquarters, or the Hall of Justice, right next to me here in downtown Los Angeles, was the scene of another demonstration and gathering this afternoon. It was loud but peaceful. We have also learned today that family members of the man who was shot, Dijon Kizzy, are now working with some high-profile attorneys. The fatal deputy-involved shooting of a young black man in South LA has sparked days of protests. The latest in downtown Los Angeles in front of the LA County Sheriff's Headquarters. Family members and activists call the shooting of 29-year-old Dijon Kizzy an execution and an unjustified use of deadly force. Several investigations are underway. Sheriff's officials say Kizzy was riding a bicycle on Monday afternoon when a couple of deputies tried to stop him for vehicle code violations. He jumped off the bike and ran. They gave chase and caught up with him. Officials say Kizzy fought with the deputies, punching one of them in the face, and then dropped a bundle of clothing in which a semi-automatic handgun was hidden. Shortly thereafter, the deputies fired their weapons. Congresswoman Maxine Waters condemns the shooting, but says,
well, we get to see, they said bicycle. Bicycle. They said for code violations. How do a bicycle have code violations?
What I was thinking about is he dropped a bag of clothes that had a gun in it. He dropped a bag of clothes. There's a gun in the clothes. Shoot him. That don't even sound right.
So you think they lying?
Of course they're lying. I'm saying not only he dropped a bag of clothes
with a gun in him.
With a gun in him. How does that sound to you? It don't even sound right what you repeating back to me.
But what makes it even more, a bicycle with code violations.
Hey, that news anchor person should have said, I'm not going to say that. But he said it like somebody's supposed to believe that bull crap.
But you know what? My thing is always this, and I don't want to sound Uncle Tomish or anything like that. I don't want to sound Uncle Tomish. But 9 times out of 10, if you running, you got something to hide. If you running,
you might be trying to run to save your life. You ever think about that?
But
because you know how many times the police that kill people that just didn't run and try to.
I do have to give you that. I have to give you that. I mean,
Come on,
but what would you do though?
time.
I mean, what would you do at this point? I mean, if you run 9 times out of 10, your chances are greater you're gonna get shot and killed than if you.
I don't run from the police. I know they shoot you in the back.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
I was taught this as a child.
Yeah, so I really.
These young people, they different though. It's like their parents didn't teach them. Their parents are our age. Their parents didn't teach them anything.
Yeah, because the brother was only 29 years old. So it's like, you look at.
Yeah, you old enough to have a 29-year-old, right?
Yeah, right. We are. My son was. Man, come on, Uncle Ben. You got the gray and all that stuff going on too.
That means nothing, but I'm just wise. That's
no. A retard can't be wise. Come on, man. Hey.
I will cash out everybody if you can spell retarded.
Hey, THOMASBILLS.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
Okay, but anyway, that's all right. I spelt it. So, you a funny dude, but I ain't even go. You like to throw the topics off, man, just all the time. But we ain't gonna get into that. But I hope that he do have his family have justice or whatever. I don't know. I wish our young black men will, could travel safely, without getting shot and without being scrutinized. Especially if you riding your bike or whatever you own, or you know what I'm saying. But stop running. Stop running. Don't do that. You know the narrative of it, but then again, like you said, you got people that have complied with the law, and the same things happen.
Have you ever ran from the police before?
No. I haven't ran from the police before. No.
It's good.
I never did anything bad like that. I was a good old boy.
Like that?
I was a good old boy.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I knew it was something special.
Thank you.
I said that's a good slave.
Thank you very much. You would take an institutionalized dummy to say some stuff like that. But anyway, I wanna get into our main topic of today. Man, you always messing with me, dog. I'm being serious though. But our topic for today, you stupid man. When it's over, it's over. Knowing when it's time to let go of the things we love. And that could be a relationship. That could be your hairdos. That could be anything, any amount of things that's in your life. So Satellite, we gonna call you to the red carpet. we gonna call you to the red carpet. I know you about to say some old
I'm not.
janky stuff. I know you. You can't help yourself.
I can't.
Okay. What is it? What do you gotta let go?
You know what? I talk about relationships. When it's time to go, I don't wait an hour, a day, a week, a month. I let it go as soon as it comes to mind. Because when you stick around with crap like that, believe me, they're gonna give you some stuff that make you say to yourself, "Why didn't I do it when I thought about it?"
Have you? What's the quickest you ever let a relationship go?
1 day.
1 day? Okay.
Yeah. She said something real stupid, and I said, "Oh man."
See, it's different for me because I before I got married and I was in my young years, I used to I used to like. I didn't like to draw any conclusions or anything, so I try to, because I know when you first meet a person, you're not really meeting that true person. You meeting that representative, everything they want to let off. So I know in the beginning there could be a little bit of lies and and so you got to let it all play out to see what this person is. Like I always bring up for when I met my wife, she was a quiet character. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the character?
A quiet character, man. Just
What
real
character
quiet.
was she?
Real real quiet, man. And and so now we've been married and we've been together 15 years now. I come to learn that she ain't quiet. You know, she always cussing me out or something. But nah, she don't cuss me out. But she just, she just one of them ones. She gonna let it. She gonna be talking to Ike Turner.
I turned and put his teeth out. He just gave a look. Tina knew better.
Oh boy. So, and other things too, like giving up, letting go that hair, the barbershop. The barbershops.
What that got to do with we talking about?
A lot. We talking about letting go to things we love.
Oh,
We talking about the hairdos and all that we try. When you try to keep that high top.
When was the last time you had a haircut?
I don't go to barbers. I cut.
When was the last time you went to a barbershop?
It's been a long time. It's been a long.
Was it the 2000s or the 90s?
Long time coming, but mid 2000s.
Wow.
Wow.
You did good.
2000s. It's been a while.
What hairdo did you get?
A pump wave. Oh man, no man, but no, just a regular fade. I think the last good haircut that I got was my wedding day.
Wow.
That was the last good haircut and stuff that I got.
Your last haircut, huh?
My last good. That was in 2009. Dang. 2009.
You did good. You made it to 2009. Shoot.
2009. I ain't had no whites in my beard. That was like, I was a champion of the world.
You had a 6-pack and everything.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. And you had whiter gums. I told you, man. You.
But wow. I don't even know what I wanted to say. Think about this: the way that you look now. Do you think your wife would have married you if she knew you was going to look like that? Turn gray.
Oh man. You know what? I believe my wife is not dense like that. And I do believe that, that
She should have married you then, right?
I believe she would have. I believe she would. Man, you silly as hell though. You silly as hell though. But hey, like I said, when like meeting my wife, the good thing about love is blind.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Let me ask you this. So, if you found out your wife was cheating on you, right?
Oh.
You seen the other guy, and he he built the same way you built now. Would you be upset?
You know what though? You funny because you take Cause you take a little subliminal shots. Oh man.
That's a good question, man.
Hey, well, I ain't gonna
Would
be.
you be intimidated by yourself?
No, man. You know
Huh?
what? I would say this. I don't. Cheating is cheating. I don't care who she
I'm
cheats.
saying, would you be intimidated by somebody that looked like you?
No, for what? If I can't trust my wife, I just can't. I don't care anything. Long as I trust my wife, I just put it like that.
That's good.
I
That's good
trust
answer,
my
man.
wife.
I like that. That's a good answer.
You know, I don't go around like even when we go out. You know, and like I said, I don't pay attention to if she, you know, she better not be looking at nobody or that ain't the type of dude I am. I just go out and I have fun, you know, and like I said, and just pray that nobody don't come up and be disrespectful. You know.
Let me ask you something. So you and your wife, y'all out having a good time.
There you go. Somebody smack my wife on the butt.
No. And a guy walks up to you and say, "You mind if I dance with your lady?" And he dancing with her. He all up on her.
You know what?
And then he get hard while he dancing with her.
I knew it gotta be something to. It gotta be.
What would you do?
Man, come on now. First of all, my wife ain't dancing with nobody.
You ain't letting your wife dance.
My wife ain't dancing with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought you was secure, man.
But I'm just saying, shoot, what the hell I'm gonna let another man dance with my wife? Go get your own wife and dance with her. You think you about to put your arms around my wife and be and I didn't feel it really dry.
And she come back smelling like his cologne.
You always like to have scenarios that make your blood pressure run up or something.
Yeah, that happened to me before. What was you talking about?
Shoot, not with a wife.
No, she wasn't my wife.
Shoot.
Just a whore bag.
Shoot.
But I was still upset.
Yeah, I can see that.
All up on it.
I can see that. Yeah, but hey, like I said, it ain't gonna be nothing like that. Like
you know what I said when he did that to me?
What?
I told her, I'm ready to go.
Okay, what was the most jealous thing that you ever did?
Jealous? I'm not a jealous person. Let me see. She gave a guy a hug. Bananas. I said, you out here giving out hugs? But later on that night, I said, that was kind of crazy. No, but it wasn't crazy. Don't you hug another man in front of me.
And you was like, ah!
When he hugged her, he closed his eyes, too.
Like that? Like,
No, he ain't do all that. Come on, man.
Your perfume. Your
with
perfume
the kiss?
on the neck, like,
man.
The perfume is so.
I have to punch him in this throat.
Your perfume is so. Wait a minute. Let me get that on you. Little twirl on her.
You talking about I go too far.
Little twirl on her. Like and tell it. It's like, tell that nigga I said I can get it anytime I want to. Like, wow. Huh? And then he got about 10 dudes standing against the wall waiting for you to just say something to do something crazy.
It must have happened to you before.
No, dude. All them scenarios, look, you thinking it happened to you.
No, I was thinking, did it happen to me before? Shit. I think the worst thing that ever happened to me, I was at the festival downtown. The girl I was with knew every drug dealer that was at the festival and kept giving them hugs.
Wow.
And they was looking at me like, say something, I'll pop you in your face. I was like, damn.
Man.
You know how it was back in the day. All the drug dealers kept guns on them, so and they didn't fight. You would get popped.
Right. Hey,
And she was hugging all of them.
What, what was something? Let me get back on the topic a bit. What was some of the things that somebody ever told you to get? It's time to let it go. It's time to let that go.
My hair.
Your hair. That was it. You you know. I'm gonna tell you this. Right around the time when I turned 34,
Uh-huh.
my wife was like, because I used to have a extensive jersey collection, and my wife was like, "You too old to wear jerseys now." You know, she was like, "It's time to let them go." I had, and so I just
Is this around the time you lost your 6-pack or what?
no, 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 no. This is about the time you stop taking your medicine for ED and then retardation. But you keep trying me, dog. But nah, but
Wearing
that
them jerseys because when the wind blows, it's exposing you, baby.
you stupid.
Showing your belly imprint.
Nah, it was around the time I was still a decent size.
You was?
Still a decent size.
Hmm.
Yep.
We gonna get you out to the gym, man. We gonna get that 6-pack back on you, all right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna get you some help for your ED and your retardation.
Why you worried about another man's ED?
And your retardation, just like the same way you worry about my stomach and all that stuff, my body shape and all that stuff. I don't know why we're looking at another nigga body and stuff like that, but it's kind of suspect right there. But since you worried about it, hey, I don't know.
About your jersey collection.
Listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. But anyway, anything else? And then I'm sorry. Me and you been jaw jacking back and forth so bad. I didn't even get a chance to really talk to the audience. What are some of them things that somebody had to tell you to let go? I know you on here, Will. What did you have to let go? What are some of the things that somebody told you that, hey, look, I know you used to like that back in the day, but it's time to let it go. It's time to let that go. I remember this guy in the casino. This guy at the casino, he used to have this hairdo, man. It was so funny. It was like a little Johnny Bravo cut to the side type thing. Man, it was he had a shag with it. It was an old dude, and we was looking. We was like, man, that dude need to let that boy go. And he kept that thing for a long time. Then it started receding. It started receding and doing his little thing and bald and more. Then one day he came back and that thing was gone. And it's hard for people to let certain things go.
Mm-hmm. Especially their hair.
Oh yeah.
But I say a lot of times when I see those guys with the jacked up hairlines, I say you must, and he married or got a woman. I say she must not really care about you.
It's funny because I think you get to a certain point in the relationship where nothing really matters. I'm not saying that you just gave up on life, but y'all done invested so much time in each other, and you to a point where some people be to a point where, hey, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. But we gonna face this world together, regardless of whatever. And it's good to find somebody like that, and that's a Tyler Perry movie. But it's good to find somebody like that hey, I know this happened, but we gonna get that stomach together. We gonna get that belly together. We gonna do all of this and that together. Let's get it together. You know.
That's a good movie, man.
Yeah, I'm
We
ready.
gonna get it together. That's right. We gonna get it together.
Tyler Perry, baby. Yeah, I'm on my way. But it's
You should start on that script, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start on. So
You know what? I would go to the movies to see that movie. We gonna get it together.
yeah, we gonna get it together. Yep.
No, don't worry about the big stomachs, the big arms,
Hulk Hogan arms,
the trucker guts,
yeah, right, and
the receded hairlines,
yep,
or the
yeah,
patches in your hair, or the gray all on your beard.
right. You silly man, because we all gonna get to a point where hey, we each day, like we look at pictures, and each day we not something different happen with us.
Men don't age.
Huh?
We get distinguished. Right?
Oh, women age.
When we get a big stomach, it's called, oh, that's sexy, baby.
You know what?
Like, hey.
No, that's vintage. Look, look. Sometimes just imagine. Okay, let's say you get married. You get with your wife, and then and let's say, how some women be getting the bald spots, bald spots on the top of their head. Now, what if she get a big shiny, blazy bald spot?
No, I was with a woman, and it looked like she was losing her hair a little bit. That made me not want to talk to her.
She had that macho man going on.
When the sun was shining real hard, you could see her scalp.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That macho man.
And she said
she
it
gonna
was
put
her
that
medication.
She gonna put that headband on.
Oh man. But when we losing our hair, the women, they just say, baby, go ahead and shave it off. We can shave it off.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of women, their hair is part of their personality, who they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't take that as lightly. To lose your hair or get a couple of grays. Our whole beard had turned gray. And the women, they'll think of something nice to say to us. That's sexy. That's distinguished.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
Hey.
But you let a woman get a big stomach or get some gray
trucker
hair,
gut, trucker gut, or them Hulk Hogan arms and all that, boy.
Man, we like, ugh. we don't think of nothing nice to say. We just cheat on them and go get another one.
Man, see, and that's a terrible thing, because them men always turn out to be the lonely ones. The men always turn out to be the lonely ones when they get old. Them lonely ones. I'm telling you, because I know one right now. One guy right now that was a player, and and got rid of the best woman in his life, and now he walking around here dumbfaced. No woman, no women's. And he got rid of the best thing in his life. Now he regretting it. And the funny part about it, he still think this woman want him. And she done moved on and got married, and all. He still think this. Huh?
He looks at him.
Huh?
Like, ooh, I wish I could have his broke down 6-0.
Yep, it is over.
You know what I wonder sometimes? Like, do your exes go on your social media and try to see if you look the same? Did they dodge a bullet? Because I done did that myself.
You know what?
I looked at people's Facebook pictures and said, oh man, I'm glad I didn't get with her. She was bold.
That made me think of that Neo song that I just wonder, do you ever think of me anymore? It was just me. we used to have a debate about that. Like, what if that happened to you? Just say you woman and her ex came back and was like, I just want to know if you still think about me.
And he just got a prison. He got a 6 month. He got prison muscles.
Then you gonna add to my scenario.
And put baby oil on.
What if he came in like that to your wife? I just wonder. You know, tell your boyfriend or man friend he can relax. I just want to know if you think about me.
Yeah, tell your little dude, you know, I'll work him out and get his body together. Would that hurt or what?
Man, I'm just asking. What if that was you? What would you do?
What have I done? That's nothing. What are you talking about? I done lived that before.
You ain't ever said that on a show like that.
I'm on the show now saying something like that.
We've been doing this show through 3 years, mate. You ain't never said anything like that.
I had 3 years to bare my soul and tell everything about my life. God.
All of your life in 3 years. Just come back.
God.
Just come back. Probably really 1 year or a month.
Look. If you can grow your high top age, just for us to see how it looks.
What if you grew yours? How about that? And we can see the spud web edges go. What about that?
Have you ever thought about that before? Like, if you grew a high top face. How would it look?
Oh man, I wouldn't even want to see that. It'd be on. I'd be looking like play kid.
That's what I was gonna say. Kid.
That mother be all shabby and patchy and oh my God, man. It's time to let it go, baby. I ain't had a high top since college, dude.
No, you had a high top when I ran into you, man. We wasn't in college.
No, I had no high top with you. You got me wrong, dog. You got the wrong dude. You silly as hell, dog. Which time you talking about I ran into you?
You was standing in front of me.
But anyway, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fatcat Show. Man, this silly guy right here, man. Yeah, sometimes, y'all, it's time to let certain things go. Either it could be a haircut, some clothes that you think you can still fit.
90 seconds.
The clothes you think you can still fit. Them old raggedy, crusty gym shoes, that raggedy woman, that whatever is in your life that you need to let go.
Tell them my business.
It's just time to let it go. But anyway, we want to tell you to be safe out there. You know, still social distance. It's still crazy out here.
60 seconds.
Continue to wear your mask and just stay safe. Don't be out here partying. I just read something on Facebook that, you know, where these people these kids in school are now catching COVID, you know? And it was weird to me that some of these parents will let their kids still go to school. But just use your brain. I know you got one. Use your brain and be smart and don't sacrifice your kids to none of this stuff. But keep praying and keep strong. And we about to get up out of here. Peace, 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 peace. We up out of here.
10 seconds.
What up?